Have you ever wondered how the course of history might have changed if certain pivotal moments had taken a different turn? Today, we invite you to join us on a thought-provoking journey as we explore the intriguing scenario: what if Martin Luther King had never been assassinated? Picture a world where the voice of one of the most influential civil rights leaders continued to echo, inspiring generations with his dream of equality and justice. Will the struggle for equality take a different route, or will the destination remain the same? So fasten your seatbelts as we embark on the journey of imagination. What if Martin Luther King had never been assassinated? What if? In the story of the American Civil Rights Movement, Martin Luther King Jr., who lived from 1929 to 1968, stands out as a very important person, known for working hard to make things fair, just, and for speaking out against unfair treatment in a peaceful way. He was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and became a powerful and inspiring leader, playing a key role in challenging the deep-seated racism and separation that existed in the United States in the middle of the 20th century. Aside from being a Baptist minister, King combined his religious beliefs with a strong commitment to fairness in society, becoming a shining symbol of hope for many. His impact is forever connected to his work in advancing civil rights, highlighted by his famous "I Have a Dream" speech given during the important March on Washington in 1963. Sadly, Martin Luther King Jr.'s life was cut short by an assassin's bullet in 1968. However, his forward-thinking ideas and unwavering support for a more fair and inclusive social system still have a powerful influence around the world, making a lasting impact on the ongoing effort for civil rights and equality. However, let's embark on a hypothetical journey and explore the potential consequences if Martin Luther King had never been assassinated. Social landscape without assassination. In a world where Martin Luther King survived, the transformative impact on the social landscape would be profound. The fight for racial equality, initially ignited by King's leadership, would likely have experienced accelerated progress, fostering increased unity and solidarity among diverse communities. Martin Luther King's survival would have maintained a consistent and influential leadership in the civil rights movement, preventing internal divisions that emerged after his assassination. His advocacy for legislative change could have directly impacted policies, expediting achievements like the Civil Rights Act. King's ongoing influence might have shaped education and social consciousness, embedding his philosophy of nonviolent resistance and justice pursuit. In a scenario where King actively promoted equality globally, it could have inspired similar movements, fostering a more interconnected pursuit of human rights. His emphasis on economic justice might have addressed disparities in minority communities, gaining traction for empowerment initiatives. The absence of King's assassination might have led to a more cohesive society, improving race relations, enhancing collaboration among diverse communities, and fostering cultural exchanges, thereby breaking down historical barriers. Economic implications. Martin Luther King's leadership in the civil rights movement was pivotal in advocating for equality and justice. If his influence had endured, it could have shaped policies and societal attitudes, leading to substantial economic advancements for African Americans. King's commitment to nonviolent activism and economic justice might have resulted in improved opportunities for employment and education by dismantling systemic barriers. In this hypothetical scenario, the economic changes could trigger positive effects nationwide, fostering inclusivity and equity, catalyzing increased productivity, innovation, and overall economic growth. King's ongoing involvement in the fight for civil rights could influence policies addressing housing discrimination, access to capital, and economic disparities, creating a more conducive environment for African American success. Political landscape. Martin Luther King's charismatic leadership had the potential to yield substantial political influence. In a scenario where his impact endured, policies and legislative outcomes might have closely aligned with his vision for a just and equal society. King's commitment to nonviolent activism could have gained prominence, becoming a powerful force in shaping political discourse. This influence could have contributed to the development and implementation of policies aimed at promoting social justice, equality, and a more inclusive society. Cultural shifts. The enduring presence of Martin Luther King could have profoundly influenced the cultural landscape. Art, music, and entertainment might have taken a different trajectory, shaped by a leader dedicated to justice and equality. This cultural impact could have transcended national borders, influencing global movements for human rights. The arts, in particular, may have served as powerful mediums for expressing and promoting the values espoused by King, fostering a cultural environment that resonates with themes of justice, equality, and social change on an international scale. Educational system. In a hypothetical scenario where Martin Luther King was not assassinated, the impact on the educational system could have been transformative. His continued presence might have accelerated efforts to make the curriculum more inclusive and historically accurate, emphasizing equality. King's influence could have led to the incorporation of diverse perspectives, ensuring a comprehensive examination of historical events with a central focus on the contributions and struggles of marginalized communities. A curriculum shaped by King's enduring influence could prioritize a nuanced understanding of social justice issues. This approach might involve exploring the root causes of inequality, fostering critical thinking, and a deep appreciation for the complexities surrounding race and justice. Furthermore, the emphasis on equality in this hypothetical educational system could extend beyond theory. Initiatives promoting inclusivity might become ingrained in the educational ethos, creating an environment where students actively participate in dismantling stereotypes and challenging discriminatory practices. This practical approach to equality education could equip students with the tools to address real-world issues. Reflections on nonviolence. His commitment to nonviolent resistance would have profoundly influenced modern activism. His philosophy, rooted in love, justice, and equality, could have shaped contemporary campaigns for social change. Beyond tactics, King's emphasis on moral persuasion and collective solidarity might have inspired a new generation of activists. This hypothetical scenario could have fostered a culture of dialogue and understanding, prioritizing connections and common ground. The enduring importance of nonviolence resistance might have shifted societal attitudes towards peaceful dissent, leading to a more inclusive and participatory democracy. In summary, King's continued leadership could have underscored the enduring significance of nonviolence, shaping the fabric of modern activism with lessons of empathy, dialogue, and unwavering commitment to love and equality. Unanswered questions. Even in this alternate reality where Martin Luther King's life continued, challenges would persist. The unanswered questions about lingering issues and potential conflicts would demand attention. The fight for justice and equality is an ongoing journey, and while King's continued presence could have accelerated progress, it would not have eliminated all obstacles. One of the persistent challenges would likely be the deep-rooted nature of systemic issues. While King's leadership and philosophy could inspire meaningful change, the structural inequalities ingrained in society would not vanish overnight. Efforts to dismantle discriminatory systems and address institutionalized racism would require sustained commitment and multifaceted strategies. While we can only ponder the alternate paths that might have unfolded, it's essential to recognize the enduring legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. and the indelible mark he left on the fight for justice and equality. His words continue to resonate, reminding us that the dream is not confined to a specific moment in time, but remains an ongoing journey for all of humanity. Thank you for joining us on this imaginative exploration. If you've enjoyed this journey through alternative history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.